Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my first official book review on my new channel called The Book Diary that I just started. But before I get into that, I wanted to do a quick thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far and already found my channel, because I've had actually quite a few people already comment on my introduction video saying, welcome to the book community and we're excited about what you have to come, and some of you have subscribed. So I was very surprised and blown away by that. I figured I would have 0 views on that first video just because YouTube is so vast and it's really hard to get exposure these days, especially with such huge, large channels out there. So I was pretty much guaranteeing that I would not have anybody find my first few videos. So I was very surprised and thankful and excited that you guys were commenting and being really nice and kind to me, and some of you subscribed. So anybody who did that and took the time to even watch the video, thank you. And anybody who is watching this video, another thank you to that, because it made me even more excited about this channel and what is to come with my various videos. So I just wanted to start off the video saying thank you, and I really appreciate it. Getting into the actual book review part of the video, today I'm going to be talking about a YA book I just finished probably 2 weeks ago, and this is Second Chance Summer by Matson. And the reason why I picked this book was because I was wanting to read something really fun and easy, kind of like a summer beach read, and I didn't want anything too heavy or complex just because I was still doing schoolwork and I still have about a month left of school, so I didn't want anything too like consuming or too like methodical. So I decided to look for something really easy, fun, beach read, romancy, and I just went through the bookstore, scoped out the shelves, and I was looking at different books, and this one caught my eye by the cover. And I know that they say don't judge a book by its cover, but cover art is very important in the appeal of a book, I feel, and it just adds to its overall character. So I found this one and I pulled it off the shelf and I read the synopsis of it, and I really liked it, so I chose to read it, and I really liked the book. So I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about that. So the basic plot synopsis of this book is centered around a girl named Taylor Edwards, who is 17 years old, and Taylor has just gotten out of school for the summer, and she has an older brother named Warren and a younger sister named Chelsea, and they all kind of have their own plans for the summer and interests that they like to do, so they're not planning on really being together during the summer. But her family finds out that her dad has been diagnosed with cancer and actually has 3 to 4 months left to live, and that's it, because he's pretty far into what kind of cancer he has, and it's kind of incurable at this point. So it's very shocking to the family. So they decide to cancel everybody's plans and to all spend summer together at once in a place called Lake Phoenix, which is in Pennsylvania. So they actually have a lake house there that they used to go to all the time when the kids were little. They stopped going about 5 years before, when Taylor was 12. So Taylor has a couple of skeletons in her closet that she left behind, and there's some drama with a boy that she used to date there and a best friend that she used to have. So the book reveals the story behind how she left and how she kind of left things unresolved and what happened with all of them. So it talks about that, and it really provides a great way for her to find herself during the summer and to reconnect and resolve some of these issues, as well as connect with her dad and really get to know him in ways that she hadn't before, since she is realizing she only has so much time left with him. Getting into more on the characters, Taylor is 17, like I said, and she feels like she's really kind of lost in life and doesn't really have a purpose. Her older brother Warren is very smart and made a perfect score on the SAT, so he's already accepted into Stanford, and I believe he's a junior in high school, but he's already been accepted and he's getting ready for that coming up, and he's just very smart. He is very into reading books and learning the history and facts about things, so he could tell you the history and any kind of facts about pretty much anything. So he's kind of the nerd of the siblings. And then her younger sister Chelsea is into dancing and ballet, so she's more artsy and kind of creative that way, and she really enjoys ballet. So Taylor feels like she doesn't really have a hobby that she's interested in. She's not into ballet, she's not really smart in the way that her brother is, and she just doesn't have anything going for her. So I feel like that quality of her is very focused upon in the book in a way that lets her find herself and kind of learn a little bit more about her. Warren, like I said, is the more nerdy kind of boy, and he also has a little bit of a role. The book focuses a little bit more on the siblings slightly and kind of shows how they branch out and find out a little bit more about themselves as well, which I think is nice. But one of the other main characters of the book that I really like is Taylor's dad, because it shows a lot about his character because he is said to only have 3 to 4 months left to live, she really develops a relationship with him and a bond. So it does focus a large part on him and his character, and I think he's a really cool guy just from his humor, and he's all into puns and being funny, and he is a lawyer, so I think that's really neat. And then her mom is there too. It doesn't focus as much on her mom, but her mom is there with them. And then it also focuses on the 2 characters, Henry and Lucy. So Henry is the boy that Taylor used to date back when she was 12, and she never really got over her relationship with him, even though she was young and it was, you know, young love. She really has kind of had unresolved feelings because of the way things left off. So she encounters him a lot during the summer and has to face that, as well as her ex-best friend Lucy, who she also had a little bit of a fallout with, who she kind of reconnects with throughout the book and develops a new relationship with as well. So I guess that's all I have to say about it. Overall, I would highly recommend reading it as a really easy, fun, romancy beach read. I think it's really easy to get through. It wasn't complex at all, and it was very realistic to real life and what could happen, and I just really liked it in general. So I think it's great, and I don't want to really talk too much more about it to give anything away, but I would recommend it to you all. It's pretty long though. It's about 470 pages, which seems like a lot, but it wasn't, like I said, anything that was difficult to get through. I took quite a while to actually finish it because I had schoolwork and I didn't find a lot of time to sit down and read, but what I got, especially towards the middle, kind of end of the book, I really picked up my pace and kind of finished it all at once. Like, I read a large chunk at once because it gets a lot better as it goes on. It's just very enjoyable overall. I also had never heard of the author Morgan Matson, but I noticed on the back she also wrote a book called Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, which has great reviews and kind of quotes about it on the back, so I might actually check that out. And I noticed that Priscilla from The Readables has actually read this book before, and I think she may have a book review on it, so I'm interested in checking that out to see what it's like and if it's very good as well, because it has a lot of reviews. And so I'd never heard about Morgan Matson before, but I'm excited to explore her other book as an author. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and that it was helpful to some of you that are interested in this type of genre in books. So be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked the video, and to comment below what your recommendations are for good books that I should read now, because I am going to read all kinds of different books this summer, hopefully. So leave me below what your favorite book is to read, or what you would recommend, or what you're currently reading, or something to give me some ideas. So yeah, I guess that's all for today. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!